Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Mythbusters Aftershow. Today's episode is Red Bazooka.
Okay, one of my favorite myths.
I know. We have never worked with rocket-propelled grenades until now, and it just seemed like a no-brainer. How come we've never tested anything with these yet?
I don't know, but it was good fun.
Oh, it was awesome.
All right, here we go.
Good fun.
When you guys retire, which I hope is in the very distant future, do you think you could be described as retired and extremely dangerous?
Maybe just tired.
I think, given our knowledge of explosives and weapons and all these extreme things that we do, like scuba, skydiving, I think that we're pretty dangerous.
Well,
Yeah,
considering
reckless.
we're probably all on watch lists for all the things that we work with,
Yep.
we're probably considered
yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah. Okay. Why didn't you get to fire the bazooka?
Well, they're really dangerous, and apparently sometimes they are booby-trapped. So it was for our safety to actually fire these things remotely because, let's face it, you don't want to fire an RPG and it blows up in your face.
Also,
Procedure. They couldn't let us.
Yeah, there's a guy whose job it is to safely discharge this weapon. And when they fire them at New Mexico Tech, they don't even fire them off the shoulder. They have a rig because apparently they're not exactly that precise. So
We would have if we could have. That's the answer.
Let's just say we tried.
We tried.
We campaigned for that.
Yes, we
Yeah.
tried everything that we had to try to get them to know.
But they wouldn't let us
no.
do it.
No. And again, no. Okay. Was the RPG a real blink and miss it moment? And what did it sound like in real life?
It was totally crazy. It was nothing like you see in the movies.
Yeah, in the movies, the rocket fires and you see it like shoot across the sky and then hit something and explode. But it happens so fast you can't even watch the rocket. It's like an instant, the rocket's gone and it's already exploded.
Yeah, what you see in the movies is like this white plume and boom. But in real life, it's like bang, bang, and it's done.
But what did look like the movies is the high speed. It was gorgeous. We watched it just enter that trailer, and it didn't ignite on the first side. It went all the way to the back of the trailer, and then the whole thing just went whoosh, in beautiful orange. It was great.
Which, by the way, I think we got lucky on that one, because if that were, say, an armor plate or something, it was just because the skin of the trailer was so thin that it punched through the front. But normally it would detonate on that side and then blow everything out.
But how cool was it to be able to work with these rockets? I hope we can come up with more myths to test with rockets, because seriously, these things are scary but incredible.
Sounds like a challenge. Come up with more myths for us.
All right. I love this story. My only regret is that you missed hitting your Malkovich dummy in the end. Given you hit a bullet earlier, this is a surprising miss. What happened?
Well, when we were shooting the bullet at the rocket, we had it on guide wire, so there was no way we were going to miss that shot. When we fired it at our John Malkovich, it was off on its own.
We were really disappointed as well that it didn't actually hit, because that would have been really amazing. Unfortunately, we didn't reset because we got all the information we needed. We still found exactly what we needed to conclude the myth, so we didn't have to reset.
And literally, this is just 1 foot to the right or the left, and that dummy would have gotten a chest full of molten copper.
Right.
Really, really lucky.
Yeah, he got lucky, but it was also, a very cool result, the fact that it did miss him. You could have survived if you were lucky.
Okay. How do you choose which team gets which myth? Surely everyone wanted to do this one.
A lot of bribe money.
Yeah. Well, I think everyone did want to do this one, but sometimes you get lucky.
Just like John Malkovich. We got lucky, too.
All right. Why does New Mexico Tech have RPGs? That seems kind of unusual.
Well, I think they have special access to things that you can't normally get, because they do have a program in energetic materials, and they do work with the government. So it's also legal in New Mexico and not legal in California. So they definitely have special privileges.
Yeah,
let's face it, they have everything there. It's like, why wouldn't they have rocket-propelled grenades?
Yeah, and specifically, those RPGs are part of a program that they were working on for the government. So
that we can't talk about.
They didn't tell us about, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, they did.
yeah,
I can't
that's
tell
right.
you. I have to kill you.
Okay, in Demolition Derby, you destroyed Grant's trailer. Now Tori's trailer is bye-bye. Is Carrie's the only one left then?
We don't actually have trailers.
I want to know why my trailer was so small compared to Grant's trailer.
Yeah, it was kind of a tiny trailer, kind of a mini.
Yeah. Apparently it sleeps 3. That's what they claim in that little trailer.
3 adults?
Yeah. It's like a clown trailer. Yeah. Anyway.
All right, final question. What would you do if you had the Force? I would be levitating things all across the room. I would just like.
What kind of force are we talking about here?
The
Force from Star
The
Wars?
Force, yeah. I think that's what the Force.
You would be levitating things?
I would be like grabbing things from across the room.
I would want to choke. Look at that. I've been practicing.
I would just make people do what I wanted them to do.
You already have the Force.
And it's not called the Force.
Okay, thanks a lot. That's it for today's After Show. Keep those questions coming.